Hello, beautiful Scorpio, and welcome to your money and career guidance. And this is for the rest of October and into November. So, about 4 to 6 weeks. And a very happy birthday to my Scorpio sons for this period. All right, my beautiful people, it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up. Let's have a little look what is going on for my Scorpios. All right, just get the camera to do its thing. Thank you very much. All righty. So this is a Tarot of Dreams for my Scorpio for money and career, please. Right, take the bits that resonate. I know many of you that watch me are retired, so you're not into the career part, but just allow it to unfold for you. All right. Okay. So we've got the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. That's interesting. Okay. Tell me more. The Knight of Cups, the Moon, and the Lovers. Do you know this is a very, very similar reading to Libra. So especially those of you on the cusp with Libra, you might want to check that out because they also had the High Priestess, the Moon, and the Lovers. So yeah, interesting. Okay, let's get your affirmations. These are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards. That's the Tarot of Dreams, by the way. Okay. I like to tell you what the cards are. I do link them below because some of you do say to me, what deck was that? I like that. Yeah, so, all righty, for my Scorpios. Oh, hello, Master Manifester. Well done, you. Okay. So we have, congratulations, you made it. Everything is possible. Always know that you can. You did it. Well done. So number 21, that's a 3. Threes are about growth and expansion. I'm grinning because I'm a Scorpio sun, rising, and I'm waiting on something. Master Manifester, you manifested this, okay? You've created this. Let's see what this deck wants to add. This is mine from Hoping to Having Wealth and Success affirmations, and we have 2. Let's have a look what we've got. Okay. I am wealthy now in a myriad of different ways, lots of different ways, okay? And I am allowing all my needs to always be met abundantly. Let's stay with this one for a little minute, okay? I am allowing all my needs to always be met abundantly. Now, some of you will say, I'm allowing my needs to be met. Well, let's make those needs abundant and always, all right? Not just, like, give me an example. My car needs fixing and I am manifesting the money to fix my car. What you're doing is limiting the money to just come to fix the car. Not always, right? I've always in the flow. There's always enough money and I'm always abundant. So I want you to just tweak that a little bit because it will help you to manifest, okay? And I am wealthy now in a myriad of different ways. Now, let's just have a look at this because, again, we can limit ourselves with our wealth in terms of the way we think about it. If we think that money only comes through a salary or a pension, then we are blocking it coming in other ways. So I want you to align with money comes to me now in a myriad of different ways abundantly, okay? Now that could be refunds, rebates, gifts, inheritances, being let off a bill, just all sorts of different ways that it can come through. Not to mention, gifts and winning and all sorts of other things. Just let the universe find a way to get it to you. So just open up any of your beliefs about money only comes from this or that. And just money comes to me in a myriad of different ways, all right? Because that will help. Okay, let's have a look then. Let's pull it together. So we're in this Master Manifester. Beautiful. Congratulations, you made it. Right, now all of us managed to somehow bumble our way through September with those eclipses that were very, very intense. But they were helping us to clear the decks ready for the new, which is hitting in October, okay, and into November. So this is why I'm making these, I'm putting this up middle of the month-ish for you, into the rest of October, November. this is the period that we're looking at. 4 to 6 weeks is when this is going to hit. So what you've been waiting for, what you've been manifesting, what you've been desiring, this is the time it wants to come in. But you don't have all the answers right now. And this is where you got to step into that. All my needs are always met abundantly. I am wealthy now in a myriad of different ways. I am a master manifester. Because we've got 3 cards here of I don't know. Okay, I can't see clearly. So there's a sort of repeated message here. The High Priestess, it talks about what's hidden, what's unseen, secrets, things you don't know about. They're there, but we can't see them at the time until they come up to the surface. But they're there. And then we've got the Two of Swords, where she's blindfolded and she can't see clearly. And it's I call it the I don't know card. And then we've got the Moon, which is another card of I can't see clearly because it's in shadow. It's darker. There's not enough light. I can't quite see everything. The Moon also represents our fears and insecurities. So there's a strong kind of energy right now of I can't quite see the detail at this point. But this is where I'm trusting that I'm in this master manifestor energy and it's going to unfold. And I've got to keep holding the vision. Hold the vision. Because the Seven of Wands is the courage of your convictions and not backing down. And the Knight of Cups is an offer coming your way. All right, so it's coming. Okay, so I want you to hang on in there. All right, so let's look at it then. The High Priestess with the Knight of Cups. So the High Priestess is also your higher self, your intuition, your soul energy that's coming up. It's trying to guide you. It's trying to show you. And it's asking you to take action. Knights are always about action. Taking action on your happiness. They also want you to step into feel the feelings of it. All right, when we manifest, we visualize it. We've got the goal. We visualize it and we step into the feeling of it. Now, the Knight of Cups is taking action on your happiness, the feelings. All right. So I want you to activate, it's their words, they're saying, activate that dream, that goal that's going to make you happy and let it come up to the surface because that's what's going to help to bring it in. Because you're in this master manifestor energy, it's going to help to bring it towards you. And you may not have all the details right now, and perhaps it will be helpful for you to do a little bit of research and finding out. This might be about a job, get on the job sites online and see what's out there, or property sites, or, whatever it is related to your money, all right, and your career. So we're looking at the options because we don't have enough information right now. It's a little bit cloudy. So we're just going to be reaching out, but keep hold of the vision. Because it will come and a decision needs to be made. These two together are interesting. The Seven of Wands, which is the courage of your conviction, standing your ground, boundaries, standing up for yourself, protecting yourself. Rooted down with the Lovers could be related to your romantic relationship, okay, your significant other. And this isn't a love reading, it's a money and career reading. But marriages, divorces impact our finances, as do tensions at home. If there is arguments and discourse and difficulties at home, then it's very difficult to go into work and do a good job when you're feeling out of sorts. So if that's your situation, hold your vision and hold your ground. If this is to do with a relationship. Now, it doesn't have to be. So let's put relationships out of the side for a minute and let's look at what else this is, because the Lovers is about making decisions. And that decision wants to come from your heart. Now, because we've got the Two of Swords, there could be two options here for you. Shall I go this way or that way? And I'm not sure. So I want you to ask your heart and your higher self and feel into it. And ask yourself which one is taking you towards greater happiness and which one is leading you away from it. So you're doing a little bit of finding out and digging deeper this month about your career, and you're stepping into this energy of I am manifesting now. I'm allowing all my needs to be met always abundantly. So let's find out about this a little bit more. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck. So tell me more for Scorpio, for money and career, please, because it's very foggy. So let's see if we can get some clarity or get some advice. Thank you. Okay. Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth, clarity and focus. And I just said, you know, show us some clarity. There's the Queen of Swords, who's the Queen of Clarity. All right. So that clarity is going to come. Now, because she is on the High Priestess, we're going to get very clear with our own internal sat-nav. All right. Now that sounds a bit strange perhaps, but our internal sat-nav is our soul, our higher self, our inner being. And it speaks to us through the language of feelings, right? What we want to pull towards, what we want to pull away from, what's our gut saying. We're listening to those. And that's going to help you get the clarity that you need, okay? The clarity will come. There's the new beginning. It's just out of sight. It's just round the corner. We can't see round corners, can we? It's coming. And this is where you just got to hold that vision, right? Holding that vision. The Fool is that new beginning that you've been waiting on. This is a leap of faith. This is trusting. This is unfolding. Even though it's a little bit foggy, early October, mid-October, the clarity is going to come as we move through the next 4 to 6 weeks, okay? So you are moving towards the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. So what you're waiting for, what you've been trying to manifest, is on its way, right? So this is where you've got to step into that trust. You know, the Fool is the leap of faith. His gut tells him it's time to go on an adventure, and off I'm going, all right? So we're moving towards something that's cause for celebration here, Scorpio, with that Three of Cups. This is cause for celebration. And it is opening up a new door for you. It's opening up the world to you. I like the Two of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot because he's standing there between his two wands with the globe, the world in his hands, and he's looking out on the horizon. It's a beautiful image of what's next for me? What can I do with this? What this new beginning is opening up so many doors, and I'm ready to step into something exciting. See, after the Two of Wands comes the Three of Wands, which is your ships coming in, it's trips, it's travel, it's overseas stuff, it's all sorts of exciting expansion. But it begins with that Two of Wands where he is ready, holding that globe, holding the world in his hands, saying, I'm ready. Bring it on. Let's go for it. There's a beautiful, exciting adventure coming in here for you. Let's find out a little bit more. The Knight of Pentacles. This new beginning is taking you to something very solid, very stable, very profitable. That this is slow, okay? Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. You know, it's not an overnight win. It's not like the lottery, but it's something that you are working towards that is going to give you the rewards financially that you are looking for. You're working towards it now. So you've been stuck and you're feeling a bit stuck, and this new, this new journey that you're on, this new door that's opening, this new path won't all be clear sailing. There will be times where you feel a bit blindfolded, where you feel like you're bumbling around in the dark, where you're feeling like I can't move forward right now. And this is where you just say, okay, let's just pause and breathe and take a step back, because all of her binds are very, very loose, and she can get out of them really easily once she stops feeling panicked and stuck. This is, okay, they're saying, all right, thank you. The next 3, 4, 6 months, things are unfolding gradually on this new path, and it won't all be, you know, being able to see the road clearly in front of you. There will be times where you'll feel blindfolded, where you just need to pause, take a breath, and just step back into the faith and trust. Don't try and rush anything, because it's next to the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow moving. And that's where you can feel that you're stuck. It's not moving fast enough, it's stuck. As Instead, I want you to say to yourself, perhaps it's moving at exactly the right pace. Exactly the right pace. It's not stuck. It's just in a holding space where it needs to be right now, and then it'll move forward. So don't rush it, okay? Just trust that it's moving at the right pace as it's meant to. And you see, there we are. There's the 8 of Wands. Now we can move forward. Now the brakes are off. So there's a sort of a push, pull, pause. All right, we're moving forward. It feels really good. And then there's a kind of, oh, slow down and sort of stop for a minute. And now off we go again. And so if it feels stagnant at any point over the next 4 to 6 months, I want you to just trust that it's just taking a pause, it's taking a breath, and then it's going to pick up momentum again. Now, this is quite fast, all right? So just let it go slow at the beginning, and then it'll pick up its own momentum. That 8 of Wands is good news, it's forward movement, it's success. This is the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot. So things absolutely can and will move forward, but it is all beginning in October now, over this next month to 6 weeks into November. Really, I would say all through Scorpio season, okay? Right the way through till around the 20th of November, 25th they're giving me. So right through this period now, okay? Just allow it to unfold. Don't panic if you can't see clearly all the answers right now. That clarity is coming. That new beginning is on its way. It is a celebration. It opens things up, and then you're moving forward, okay? All right, let's finish off with an angel card for you. This is the Oracle of the Angels. That's the one we want. Blessing. This is an absolute blessing. So the angels are confirming this is also really good for your foundations and grounding. It's a number 39. All right, and this is growth, expansion. That's tree of life, is building your branches out where you want them to be. And it's very grounded, it's very rooted, it's very stable. It's an absolute blessing, this shift for you in October. So, my beautiful Scorpios, that's what I have for you for money and career for the next 4 to 6 weeks. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for letting me read for you. I will be back on Friday with the weekly collective, and over the next week or so I'll probably come up with a bonus or something for you as well, so look out for that. Thank you, shout out to my members, for those of you who subscribe, and all of you just for watching. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. You take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.